this is more of like, I don't know, a rant, or not a rant, I'd say I'm venting, because I am feeling really crap today. I don't know, I'm just getting sick to death of having to deal with all of the crap now that bus drivers are having to deal with. Like, so first of all, we've got longer hours that we're doing for less pay. Now, it's absolutely exhausting having to do this for 7 days straight. I'm on day 5 of 7 and I'm absolutely shattered, and I'm guessing most drivers are, and I can't, the fatigue that we're feeling is a joke, and the fact that we're coming out with less money than we should be, it's a bit of a pain actually, to be totally honest with you. I just don't understand why we're getting paid for a Sunday duty. We're working Sunday duties and we're only getting paid for a regular day. It's a bit of a piss take, and you know, we're working one day for free if you think about it. Now, other things that are really starting to irritate me, the fact that some of the buses have gone back to paying. Obviously the buses with one door where people have to go on the front, and you know, the middle doors where they've got oysters at the middle. Now, a couple of my colleagues have already been abused, you know, verbally abused by people because they don't want to pay. Why do we have to deal with this now? Because, you know, they've had it free for so long and now they just want to take the piss. I really am sick to death of the abuse that we're getting. People I work with are getting spat at, getting verbally abused. I've had verbal abuse at me, I've had road rage, this, that and the other, and I'm sick to death of it really. Like, we haven't got to deal with enough with excessive amounts of people getting on the bus. Yeah, okay, they don't come on the front door. There's still that chance of something getting spreading or getting caught, people going one stop. It's infuriating, and I'm absolutely sick to death of it. Now, I would love to have stayed at home for 8 to 12 weeks with my babies to make sure they're safe, to make sure I'm safe, to make sure my family's safe. Now, these people getting on these buses, walking around, they really don't care what they're spreading, who they're spreading it to, whether they're taking whatever time to their family. Now, Boris Johnson says that from Monday, markets and car dealerships are going to open up. Now, I'm not being funny. Why do car dealerships need to open up? Who is going to go and buy a car right now? Why? And I'm not being funny. I don't know where you've been, Mr. Boris Johnson, but if you go up to Woolwich, they're congregating like masses up there in the marketplace. No 2 metre distances flipping being met up there. You know what I mean? It's an absolute joke. Every market is flipping getting busier and busier, even though there's no shops open. Do you know what? I'm just tired, and this whole situation is making me a very unhappy person, you know, and I don't think people actually understand what we've had to endure the past however many weeks that this has been going on, and it hasn't finished. People are acting like this is over, that's it. It's not. And you know, we as bus drivers have gone out since this has started and have been doing our job, getting people to where they need to go. That's our job. That's what we have to do as apparent key workers. Now, if we decided to stop doing our job, you lot would be going nowhere, and nobody seems to understand that. Why do bus drivers not get the respect that they deserve? I just don't understand it. Would it really kill you to say thank you when you get on or off a bus, considering we're putting ourselves in danger? We are frontline workers. We're putting ourselves in danger so you can go one stop, or you can go and do your shopping, or you know, carers, key workers need to go to work. You know what I mean? The only people I get a thank you from are the carers that are going to work, and it's disgusting that people are just abusing these buses. I'm telling you, they're abusing it, and I'm sick of getting abuse. And as you can tell, I'm so tired. I'm absolutely, this is mentally draining. And people say, oh, you're only a bus driver, you're only driving a bus. Okay, I would love for any of you people to get on a bus and deal with what we have to deal with day in, day out. And you know what I mean? And I would love to have some sort of, how are you doing, from any kind of, you know, management, TFL, anybody that we work for or under, or are supposed to have, how health, you know, our mental health, well-being, all of that, they're supposed to be taken into consideration. Do you have any idea how stressful this may be? Not being funny, maybe not everyone is feeling like I'm feeling, but I'm telling you, I have a family to think about. That's the only reason why I come and do this job. Literally, it's the only reason why. I like my job, but I'm not enjoying my job right now, and I am absolutely at my wit's end with it all. So I don't know, there's multitudes of things that are going on. Buses aren't being cleaned, flipping people are taking advantage of the free buses. That will change obviously when we go back to front door services, but why do we have to put up with the abuse, the arguments, because all of a sudden they have to pay? We had to deal with it before. Now it's even harder, because we're going to have the threat of people spitting at you, you know, smashing up windows. Like one of my colleagues who was on a night bus, she got spat at, people trying to smash her like cab door window. Now she's too scared to come to work. Why should we have to do that when we're providing service for people? I'm not being funny, we do not get paid enough to deal with everything that we've been dealing with. And it would be nice to have some appreciation from people, you know, because we're not getting any. We haven't had any, and people just treat us like shit still. And I'm sick to the back teeth of it. Now, you might say, oh, she's ranting. No, I'm venting, because everybody, okay, you've been stuck in your house, you've been, you know, away from your family, all that, for however many weeks. Do you not understand how many bus drivers would have loved to have stayed at home and spent quality time with their family, with their kids, being able to do up their house, do up their garden, you know, just being able to relax? A lot of people would have liked to have done that, but we don't have a choice, because we've had to keep the country moving, because without us, nobody would be getting anywhere. Nobody would be getting to work, and nobody will be able to do what they're doing. So do you know what, the next time you get on a bus, saying thank you to a bus driver would not go, you know, you might think it's trivial, but that bus driver might be having a bad day. Like me, I'm having a bad week. So when someone says thank you, I'm thinking, okay, that's really nice. You appreciate that I'm out here risking my health, risking my family's health to get you to where you need to go. You know what I mean? There's so many things that need to be sorted out before people start getting on the front door, and it's not being met. Now, everyone can moan, everyone can say this, that and the other, but seriously, if we need to put our foot down, and if you're not going to put your foot down, you're not going to stand up for yourself, there's no point whinging, there's no point bitching. Me, I feel like the only way that my voice is getting heard is by making my little videos. Yeah, okay, maybe not everyone will agree with it, and maybe we'll just think, oh, you know, she's just moaning. I'm not moaning, I'm telling the truth, and I will always tell the truth, and that's just the person I am. So people, you know, we need to get things sorted out. There's so many things that need to be done. And do you know what, Boris, Mr. Mayor of London, you're putting all these things in place, but you have no idea what is going on out here, because you're not seeing it. I'm inviting you to come and jump on my bus when I'm working, right, and see what is going on, because you will see what's going on. You have no idea, okay? Because it's just the biggest mistake, and numbers may be falling, but it's just gonna get worse. So yeah, people, like I'm gonna say, everyone just please stay safe, and peace.